Nice. Okay, so we have added some stuff since last time. Most notably, Starter Deck 3. So we definitely want to play with that. Just some quality of life changes, nothing major. Let me grab the control crest before I forget about it. Let's have it play against aggro. Oh, let's do Starter Deck 9. Yeah, let's do Starter Deck 9. Okay. Crest, aggro, here we go. Shuffle. Alright, odd even. It is odd. We're going first. Awesome. Okay, Alright, so let me remind myself. I think Aquatic Necromancy is different. Yeah, it searches Wizard, Witch, or Hydra now. So it got buffed. And now everything else is the same currently in our hand. Alright, well, Witch Barrier is actually pretty good. Going first. We even have Wizard already also. What do I want to search with it? Well, we'll make that decision once we draw our next card. The hand is good. The hand is good, is what I'm trying to say. And actually... Oh, you know what? It's control. We actually do need to see this player's hand, so we'll keep them open. That's not... Yeah, basically everything... Yeah, we don't want any of the mother or fathers in our hand. We basically ship everything back except this blacksmith. Wow, we were gonna draw the third one. That's fine. This hand is better. Alright, draw for turn. They're obviously not going to rush anything. Even if they could, it would not mean anything because the aggro crest prevents them from activating cards or effects during our turn. Okay, which... The Spirit Collar changes nothing, so... It makes our board slightly more resilient, but I think we're just searching... Necromantic Hydra anyway. And I think we're putting it in our hand because of this erase from existence. Shuffle. Oh, actually, yeah, we actually have to pick which one we're searching as we activate the card. So sadly, we have to draw and then search. So if we draw a Hydra, we just have two of them now. But we didn't. And I'm not going to change that card just to, like, try to accommodate for that. If you draw the card you were going to search, cry about it. Yeah, as the famous Bully Maguire would say, "Oh, gonna cry?" Yes, profusely. Unless you want to see that, get out of the room. So now we set this, and rush this. And just keep the Lightning Blast in hand. We could summon Spirit Caller also, actually. Let's do that. And now we pass. And actually, we don't have to rush the Wizard. We can just keep that in hand. I just realized because of the Control Crest, it lets us do that. Shuffle that around. Nice. Okay. I keep forgetting this thing's continuous applied effect during the opponent's turn. I'm not quite used to playing with it yet. But, it is looking like I am going to keep this system. This is by far the best Spiritbrawl has played, I think, ever. Actually restricting decks into a deck theme, and or archetype, I think is really awesome. Like, putting slightly more traditional deck themes into Spiritbrawl, I think has been nothing but a net positive for the game. Like, we could go the Yu-Gi-Oh route, where, like, it's just archetypes and staples, stun, wombo combo, stuff like that. Or we could go more the Magic the Gathering route in terms of limiting what decks are allowed to do based on the confines of the game. Which I think is kind of an interesting middle ground that no other game that I've seen anyway kind of hits, except for maybe Gate Ruler? Which is totally the game I took the Crest idea from. It's literally just the ruler system, just without these being able to attack. Speaking of which, though, it is the aggro player's turn. Just remind myself what the aggro crest does. Right, I can drive summon a monster from my hand once a turn, and make a monster I control attack an additional time during that turn. I also really like the crest system in that I can design cards around only being activatable with certain crests. So, like, aggro cards can be ridiculously powerful because, well, you can only activate them during your own turn, not during the opponent's turn, during your own turn, per the restriction of the aggro crest. And, like, these crests are not going to be able to be interacted with. Like, you can't negate the effects of, like, your own crest or something, or, like, add effects to your own crest. Actually, adding effects to your crest could be interesting. That's neither here nor there, though. That's for definitely later design philosophy and not for base set. Yeah, anywho, what do we start with here? So 2 set cards. We know about the Necromantic Hydra in hand and nothing else. We can assume they have a card they can rush from their hand, but we have no idea what it is. Let's assume it's something that could, like, interact with the board. In that case, I think we kind of just have to play it safe here, because there's no way we can reasonably deal with everything the opponent has immediately. Maybe we could, like, brute force All Hail the Nightbane Queen. That's certainly an option. Let me turn this thing back on. We would be discarding what? Either a mother or a father? Activate this card. I think that's fine. What would we want to discard? Probably mother. And then Spirit Drive this from deck using this and this. Where's the father? There it is. Yeah, shuffle this up. Alright, that gets summoned. Well, considering that's the first thing the opponent did, I suppose we could try killing it. Or we could just wait and see what happens. Well, the issue is going to be forced because, of All Hail the Nightbane Queen. And honestly, we would probably want to get rid of their monsters? Right? Because, like, there's nothing in the graveyard yet for Spirit Caller to target. And they could easily just react with these. Oh, wait, right. I realize it doesn't actually matter. Because All Hail the Nightbane Queen destroys every card the opponent controls. I forgot I actually made that errata. Which is completely fine, because you can only activate this when your opponent has an aggro... When you have the aggro crest, so... Well, a couple things here. Magical Barrier plus Erase from Existence. Plus Studious Switch trigger. So draw a card off the witch. Please don't do this to me. Okay, thank you. Um, actually, you know what? I'm gonna see. Let's see. Can I fuck it up? I could do it by accident, but I can't do it intentionally. Okay. Well, if it happens again, I'll try and disable the hands and then re-enable them. Hopefully that fixes the issue, because that has made me quit out some games of Spiritbrawl, and it's annoying. um. Anyway, we're resolving a reaction here. So Studio Switch drew a card. This is, well, we're not resolving it yet. So this is still technically on the top of the deck, because Emilia is definitely going to protect herself. I'll disconnect these. Actually, in response, they'll go Wizard of Infinite Wisdom. Right? That's what they're going to do. Actually, they might go Lightning Blast. I think they'll go Lightning Blast, actually. Oh, you know what? They can't do that, because this can't be activated rushed. They have to do Wizard. And they would try to, because anything other than Nightbane Blacksmith, we would definitely have rushed that before this. Don't worry about it. So since we know about this, we know this probably won't work. Would that mean we want to do anything about it? Meaning, like, try and deal with the Emilia? I think so, because then this just sits back here. Better to have them use it than not. You know what I mean? So yeah, they'd bestow Absolutus here. This tries to get rid of this, it doesn't. The Witch draws a card. This does nothing. This is going to protect the board. All this shit dies. These re-bestow onto Emilia. Oh, there we go. The Hydra gets drive summoned. Attack position, yeah, for sure. Because it's 3 spirit. There's, like, no downside to that. Okay. Well, now what? Now what, chat? Could Clev, but I think that's kind of not necessary. I think Frayola's fine. You could go Frayola, bestow Father. And, like, do some stuff with that. We should probably do Emilia first. Although, God, this is awful, because we can't damage them this turn. They used Wabaku. They used Magical Barrier. So, we actually don't want to commit too much. So, here's what I'll do. I'll do Emilia... Emilia summon Eliadonna. Bestow... Shit, I don't know. Queen's Father. Why not? Father on Eliadonna. Eliadonna trigger. Search, Mistralna. Could go Alice here instead, actually. Oh, it always happens. I think I will go Alice, because this could bestow Tsukuyomi from deck, and that lets us set up better for next turn. Yeah, summon Alice, go Sook effect, grab Infantry. Yeah. Yeah, I think we grab Infantry. Attack over Hydra. Actually, we can't even attack over Hydra. Never mind. I'm gonna stop making an ass out of myself now and pass turn. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. Let's just draw. Okay. Thornwall. Suppose we could rush that. Yeah, setting it seems awful. Because they could just all hail the Nightbane Queen it out of existence. Summoning Cauldron is interesting. There's kind of nothing good to banish, though. At least not yet. Could change that with Lightning Blast. Puts one more rune in the graveyard. Although, Erase from Existence is probably what we're going to banish anyway, because there's no good discard fodder in this hand. Yeah, let's just, can this even beat over anything? This attack gain is constant, right? Yeah, so this is at 56. There's no way this is big enough. It could probably beat over Eliadonna, though. And then we could destroy this with Lightning Blast. Yeah, that's probably fine. Attack this. 1, 2. There's no damage taken. Lightning Blast. Or here. Let's go Summon Cauldron. Banish this. Go for Studious Witch. Defense mode. Lightning Blast this. Trigger this. Draw a card. Oh, that's something. It's not bad. This dies. And then set Hour at hand. Set Hour at hand, rush these. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't even have to set this. Because Ultimate Dark Magic can bring back Wizard, which we can rush immediately. I just realized we don't have to rush both of these. So I won't. Okay. Rush. In bold. Yeah. I think that's right. Okay. Oh. It's on the tip of my nose. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that feeling so much. It's like, God, just sneeze. Just sneeze. You want it or not. The in-between shit. It's like rain. It's like it can't decide if it wants to be a gas or a solid, so it just melts. Or condenses, depending on who you ask, I guess. Anywho, non-descriptive comparison aside, let's just draw for turn. We would probably want to rush this instead and keep this in hand. Yeah, so we'd activate this immediately because we want to trigger the witch as fast as possible. So this is going to get summoned. They can't really do anything about it, so they'll just kind of let this go. This gets rushed. And so now we can trigger the witch whenever we want. Which is good. We could refill our hand. A little bit. Okay, so they've got Clev, which they could go and use right now, actually. Which is probably something they should do, just so this can't destroy anything important. So yeah, they'll go Clev. I guess we'll Wizard here? No. Right. It's hard to say, because if they Spirit Drive Emilia, they just become immune to shit immediately. So, like, one point of interaction won't do anything to them, so we might as well just slow them down a little bit. Yeah, so let's banish. Oh, those are both. We kind of like both of these. I suppose we like Summon Cauldron less. Most importantly, though, that triggers Witch and we draw a card. Well, that doesn't help especially, but it at least slows them down a little bit. Just a wee little bit. My feet are on fire. Nah. This off. Conserve some battery. Me talking about being green when I'm consuming 6,000 kilobytes per second. Oh man. Okay, so what are we going with now? We already turned summoned once, so we can only do infantry or Frayola. Which one sounds better to us? Probably infantry. We could go infantry, summon Alice, Alice bestow Eliadonna, Eliadonna search Emilia, and then we could just hard spirit drive her. That sounds good. We do have to be wary of the fact that they haven't applied their control crest yet, but it probably can't stop everything. Unless they have, like, another wizard in hand. In that case, yeah, they would respond to the summon. And there's not a ton we could do about it, so, I mean, I guess we could go, like... Oh, no, you know what? There's something we could do about it. We could do Tsukuyomi, bestow to Alice, and then, like, search Eliadonna, Eliadonna, bestow herself, summon, search, you know. And then we could actually go into Emilia from there, so... let's go infantry, summon... What is infantry summon? Alice, bestow Suk, shuffle, Tsukuyomi, trigger. Would we even do Tsukuyomi? Because Tsukuyomi's just going to search Eliadonna anyway. Just bestows from deck or grave? We bestow the Eliadonna from grave, be a little more economic about it. Eliadonna here, effect... to search. Oh, where are you, Ironheart, Nightbane, Emilia? Okay, so we bestow these, or not bestow, Spirit Drive with these into Emilia. Now we can go Tsukuyomi to Emilia in case they have stuff in their hand to interact with the Emilia. Now they can't, like, rush Wizard of Infinite Wisdom out of their hand to get rid of this. This also searches a card. So we could go... We could go All Hail the Nightbane Queen. Could also go... Mistralna, because Mistralna can go... bestow itself to Frayola, and then we could grab another Mistralna. Could go Absolutus, just to bestow to Frayola, and we could summon Mistralna, which would be probably a better use of Mistralna. But it does waste Absolutus, which could be fine. Because we kind of don't want to draw it. Yeah, let's just search Absolutus. With no Wabaku in the back row, we want to push advantage as much as we possibly can. Aggro Crest here for Frayola. Frayola bestow Absolutus. Or other way around. Absolutus bestow to Frayola. Frayola trigger. Summons a Nightbane hero from hand, deck, or grave. Here comes Mistralna. Let's just move some stuff around, reorganize. Yeah, because we're bestowing stuff to Emilia here. Speaking of which, do we want to do that now? Probably. So we we disconnect any number from her soul, bestow that many. Bestow any number of... that's actually worded incorrectly. I just noticed that. Bestow any number of Nightbane. Bestow runes with different names from your Zakan or graveyard to any number of Nightbane monsters you control equal to the number of cards disconnected. So what you're saying is that it's any number of Nightbane bestow runes, but it has to be equal to the number of cards disconnected. So which is it? Is it any number, or is it have to be equal to the number of cards disconnected? I think it just has to be equal to the number of cards disconnected, right? Because there's like no downside to bestowing extra shit to your guys. Yeah. I'll change it later. It's not a huge deal. But I might as well make a note of it. Starter deck 9. Amelia is worded incorrectly in her burst effect. It says bestow any number of Nightbane runes. Nightbane bestow runes. Equal to the number of cards disconnected. So which is it? Any number or equal to the number disconnected. All right. Speaking of bestowing shit, do that now. Mother, father, welcome back. Not having Absolutus on it is kind of tough, though. Are we kind of okay with that? Because if they got Thornwall in hand, which they do, this becomes much worse. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Does this need this many attack points? No, because, Absolutus can just give it attack points anyway. Like, it's not as many, but we don't need as many right now. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runes. So this is 36. This is 43. So yeah, we're well in the clear to get rid of Necromantic Hydra. So Aggro Crest, make this thing attack an additional time, so she can attack 3 times now. Nightbane's father gives her a second attack, and then this gives her a third attack. Why is this in defense mode? I think this was here since last turn. We just switch her to attack mode now. Emilia here will activate her monster effect, summon something here. What do we want to summon? I guess just Maiden for some extra damage. You know what we could do? We could actually do Charger, or Charger Clev, and pop these. That's actually probably more useful. Gotta be more damage, right? So yeah, pop these. Combat here. This in 3 times, which is gonna hit because this can't affect it. That's 9. 6, 8, 10. It's 1 short. They will Thornwall, the Mistralna. So this is down to 4, actually. And now they'll just pass. So they've got nothing left to do. Nothing left to do. Okay, draw for turn here. Those are some nice ones, like that. Hour at Hand can even summon the Necromantic Hydra in the graveyard. Let's start with Studious Witch. Yeah, Hour at Hand. We probably want a Lightning Blast first. Lightning Blast, target Amelia, trigger Witch, draw a card. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so this is different now. Thousand Glacier is now a Lightning Rune. Because it was kind of awkward for it to be a Forever Rune. Just because a lot of your good runes require you to banish a rune from your grave as cost. Have some water? I do. I'll get it later. It's fine. I'll just die for now. So the sends a Foolish Burial's Foolish Burial goods, basically. You send any rune from your deck to your graveyard. And then if you sent Wizard of Infinite Wisdom, you can rush it instead. So it helped the deck toolbox a little better. And it still searches Wizard, so... It has similar utility. Nerfing this card, it is kind of a nerf for this card. Funny enough, at least in this deck. In other decks, this could go crazy. Like, being able to bin any rune, especially later on in the game, I could see being really good. But for now, it is just okay in this deck. It is... You know what? It's not okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But... the mode of being able to rush Wizard immediately is probably the best part about the card in this deck. So it doesn't search as much, hence why Aquatic Necromancy searches a little more now. To kind of compensate for this thing being a little worse now. But being a Lightning Rune is far more important than this thing having its old effect. Anywho, this thing is dead now. All that just because I drew it right now. So we can rush it, but that's only good for the next turn. So this Hour at Hand play is not going to change. Could put this in attack mode. Beat over Eliadonna, but that's kind of really risky with only 4 spirit. So I'm just going to keep it in defense mode. This is really just to summon Necromantic Hydra. To beat over Frayola. Second Spirit Phase, go Thousand Glacier. Send Wizard, rush it. And that's it. Last turn. Alright, draw for turn. Alright, so we know what this is. It's Wizard. Thousands of Lost Nightbanes can just get back Emilia right away. Would we want to do that, or would we want... We probably want consistency more, right? So we'd probably want to grab Infantry. That just gets more guys. More guys is always good. We need more men! What was the meme? What was the meme? Oh yeah, send dudes. Send dudes! You mean nudes? I'm in a fight! I need more men! Wasn't he at Aldi in that meme also? I don't know. I forget. Old ass meme. Old ass guy. I'm not that old. I'm 25. Yeah, let's... So this thing is definitely getting activated immediately. It is grabbing Infantry. No responses yet on their part. Infantry here. Effect to summon... Yeah, probably just as much stuff as we could muster, right? In that vein, we would want Alice. Alice would grab... There's a Tsukuyomi in here, right? Yeah. Like, we could pop this, but man, it feels so bad, too. Alice grab... So there's a mother in here and a father. Okay. In that case, we probably just grab Tragedy. This has to Spirit Drive from hand or deck. I'm pretty sure there's one Amelia left in here. There is. Would you look at that? Okay, Tragedy. Discard Father. And yeah, there's still not a good time to use this wizard. Amelia. Mother. Father. Ooh. Wait, no. God, I fucked that up. It's mother. Ooh, not father. Mama. Just kill the man. Oh, fuck. I voice crack embarrassingly often. Yeah, there we go. Shuffle that. That goes away. We kind of can't use this proactively, though, so this thing is kind of threatening it, right? This is gonna probably end the game regardless, though. Yeah, it is. Okay, so they lost, but they're kind of designed to lose against aggro anyway. It's control against aggro. That's it's the rules of nature. That's what's supposed to happen. They weren't out of it completely.